Hi Taurus! Welcome to your mid-February 2021 general love reading. This is your girl Mermaid Scales Tarot. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Thank you so much for joining me here. And if you've been subscribing for a bit, a while, or even since the channel started, welcome back. Thank you so much for all your love and support. I hope that you guys resonate with the reading and that you gain insight and clarity in regards to what's going on in your love life by watching this message. This is a general love reading for the Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and or any other strong placement for the sign of Taurus. This will not resonate with every Taurus that watches this message. Also, not every message in this reading may be for you, as this reading is general. Please only take what resonates and leave what doesn't for someone who needs to hear that message. If this reading is not for you, Taurus, I suggest checking out your other signs in different placements. Hi cross watchers, you're very welcome here if you're interested in a Taurus. Who wouldn't be? I want to remind Taurus and cross watchers that energy is fluid. This means you may feel like I'm describing a certain situation where you feel the roles are flipped or reversed, and that's okay. You are more than welcome to use your own discretion to flip those roles as you listen to the reading. Finally, before I get started, I do want to quickly remind everyone of my monthly contest I hold to select one lucky subscriber each month to win a free 30-minute reading with me. Oh, okay. Oh God, Mercury retrograde's ending soon, but some throat chakra things are happening with you guys. Anyways, if you'd like to enter the contest for the month of February, open up the description box, scroll down a little bit, and you'll find the rules of entry there. All right, Taurus, let's get started. All right, Taurus, let's get started. So Taurus, I'm tuning into an energy that is in or around your energetic field that has romantic feelings or intentions towards you. I'm going to ask how they feel about you, what they think about you, what they like about you, what they don't like about you, what they like about the connection that they have with you and what they don't like about it, what their highest hopes and deepest fears are in regards to this connection with you. Taurus, someone has mad feelings for you, and not mad like anger. Wow, you have the 10 of Pentacles, the Wheel of Fortune, the Ace of Cups, all about what they like about you and what they think of you. You are everything they wanted in a partner. You are someone that they find to be this diamond in the rough. And speaking of diamonds, I gotta say, I don't know if my Taurians are coming into a time of proposals, starting a family, or getting in a committed relationship, or just starting to plant the seeds for so. But Taurus, someone wants to put a ring on it. Someone wants you to be theirs, and they have no other eyes for anyone else. If you're involved in a third-party situation or someone who's flaky, this reading may not be for you. But wow, bottom of the deck, the Tower moment. This is Mars energy, Aries energy, Scorpio energy. You can have those signs in your chart. You could be romantically connected to one of those signs, but the Tower in the past and the background energy indicates to me a couple things. So bear with me as I go through the messages. For some of you, this was mind-blowing. This is an awakening, a major, major awakening, and something had to fall so the energy between the two of you could grow stronger, so the Tower could be built stronger. I do feel for someone out there, someone ended a karmic connection, either to be with you, Taurus, or they ended a karmic connection and now this person has come into your life, or you got into their life, you guys met, and they're not so worried about the past anymore. Maybe Taurus, there's still someone, you know, you've been through a very tough time with, recently got in a breakup with, a separation with. I don't know why I'm hearing something about your birthday. Interesting. Maybe something happened on your birthday that led to a breakup or a split up last May or April for some, and it took a while to heal. But man, may I just say, whatever this breakup was in the past, it was a blessing in disguise, because it wouldn't have cleared space for this person to come in. I do feel like you know this person currently. This person is around your energetic field. But I gotta say, Taurus, the Six of Cups here makes me feel what they don't like about you. Someone could, an ex still could be in your energy, an ex still maybe trying to hit you up, and I don't think you're entertaining that idea, and maybe you've kind of just blocked them, but it bothers this other person. It triggers feelings within them. And maybe this tower for someone at one period of time was a third party situation, but it's in the past. It's not dealing currently. And it was a hard thing to go through. But man, I gotta say, that tower had to fall so this could build. I want to clarify the tower so I can get more in detail with some of you guys. Let's see. Why is the tower here for my Taurians in the past? Ten of Wands in reverse. Five of Swords. Wow. Okay, yeah. Someone put down the burden of a relationship that was just not working. And someone tried really, really hard to hold faith. Someone tried really, really hard to sustain. And someone really struggled with letting go. Someone was holding on to a karmic for way too long. And finally, it was through an argument, I feel, that this separation occurred. But we got two tens here, so some of you guys could be born May 10th. Perhaps you're a Gemini, Taurian cusper with May 20th. But man, whatever this tower was in the past with someone else, I have to reiterate, it was toxic. It wasn't good for you. And the tower had to fall because it was never going to be sturdy. And this could be you or the person you're dealing with. But let's get into who you're dealing with currently. How they feel about you, Taurus. The Ten of Pentacles. Virgo energy. They see stability with you. They see prosperity with you. Happiness with you. I don't know. I'm feeling like you guys, they've taken you to meet their family. Maybe over Christmas or the holidays. Maybe Thanksgiving. Or if you're in a different part of the world where you just met their family, right? And their family really liked you, Taurus. You were way different than some people from their past. And they approve. And I feel for some of you, maybe your family approves of the person you're with currently. But regardless if that's not a message for you, they want to start something real with you. They want a commitment with you. They want to start planting those seeds to maybe eventually have a family with you. I'm picking up on something about someone's grandfather. They may have a really good relationship with their grandfather. Maybe someone's grandfather's watching over them currently as the spirit guide, as an angel. And I don't know why, but I feel the need to say that the grandfather approves of this connection here. But yeah, Taurus, they want long-term with you. They don't see anyone else to be as compatible with them as you. And they're ready to settle down. They're ready to start being with someone for the long haul. What they think of you, Wheel of Fortune, Sagittarius energy. They found their pot of gold. They have hit the jackpot, is what I'm hearing. I'm hearing something about Vegas, Las Vegas, or Monte Carlo for someone out there. Regardless, Taurus, they were searching for a while for someone that had everything that you have that they like. First of all, physically you're their type, But it's way more than that. They enjoy being around you. They enjoy hanging out with you. They get excited and see that this is something that could build stronger. They don't just see you as temporary. They don't see you as a fun time. They don't see you as, someone to easily let go of. No. You're someone they want to be with for a long while. And yeah, I just gotta say, Taurus, I feel the strong energy of someone wanting to buy a ring for you, you wanting to buy a ring for someone. They're ready to commit. They're ready to put a ring on it. And I'm hearing something about picnic. And if it's not a picnic, maybe like a barbecue you guys have been on together. Or just like ate outside in someone's backyard and chilled for a bit. And I'm seeing like a sitting position where someone puts both of their legs over someone's lap, kind of. I don't know. Could have been on the couch if it wasn't outside. Anyway, they're lucky to have found you is how they feel, Taurus. Because I feel someone, whether it was you or the other person, went through a lot of duds to get here. Duds meaning people that they thought was a good ticket to having a prosperous relationship, but it ended up falling short. What they like the most about you: Ace of Cups, water energy, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. I feel like a water moon some of you have, like a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces moon, but you're just a loving person. You have a beautiful heart. You love so freely. And even if you went through the worst of times in love, for a lot of you, you've done a lot of healing over that. You've had a lot of understanding of why that could have never happened and finally let go. And by letting go, it opened up your heart chakra. A lot of 2020 for you was working on the heart chakra, liberating your heart chakra. And may I say, it's almost, I'm seeing in my mind's eye the Empress energy, which I'm not surprised, you guys being Taurus, but it's really put you in this place of receiving love now. Now that you're able to give it, you can receive this ultimate love. With this Ace of Cups as well, you guys are very spiritual. You guys are maybe even have spiritual gifts yourselves. Psychic gifts, healing gifts, that this person is just, I don't know, they haven't met someone like you, Taurus, that is so, the word that comes to mind is spiritual, but just loving and giving, and just all around they see you as a good person. And you could be, the hottest person on earth, but what really enhances someone's beauty is their soul. And you have a beautiful soul. That's what I feel with this. Now, this is where it gets interesting. What they don't like about you, Six of Cups. Scorpio energy. So I feel for those of you where they're worried if you're still involved with the past or still hanging on to the past. Maybe you've openly talked to this person about what happened in the past as far as love goes. And I don't know if you have kids with them, but there's still some sort of knowing that they still have access to you. I don't know if they follow you on social media, this ex. But this person worries about that accessibility between the two of you. I don't think they think you'll cheat on them per se, but like, I don't know, there's something they're worried about from your romantic past. Now, others of you with the Six of Cups, they feel like, you guys have had great times. They think about the moments you guys have and it brings them joy. But now they're ready to go to the next level. And I gotta say, there may be something someone's holding against someone from their past. I don't feel it's cheating, but I feel like, I don't know, something didn't rub someone the right way about someone's past. I'm going to clarify this. Why is Six of Cups here? for what they don't like about Taurus. Page of Coins and the Hermit, Virgo energy and strong earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy, and Justice. Okay. So for me, this is ultimately, with all the green, still heart chakra opening, heart chakra healing. And maybe the past that someone's holding on to, and I gotta say, I feel like it's you guys, but if it's vice versa, great. There's still some sort of triggers that may arise that this person is unaware of that they do. I see that with Justice, right? Like, I don't think it's toxic behavior, but it's like, I don't know, something that someone says or something that reminds you of your past or your ex or something along those lines. And once that kind of triggers you, Taurus, you retreat. You close up. And they sense the switch of mood. And then all of a sudden, it's like you are ready to go home, or you kind of don't talk about what's bothering you in some sort of way from your past. And this person with the Justice card does want to help. Oh yeah, with Judgment as well, and they're that. They do want to understand where you're coming from, want to bring awareness about what you're going through. But I think, Taurus, I don't know, there's something about someone's past that they may be ashamed of, and there's no reason to. We all evolve. We all change. We all go through different phases in our life. And if you let the past haunt you forever, you're never going to be free of that. And again, with the Page of Coins, it could be that you have children with someone else. Only one child, I'm hearing, though, for some of you. But they just want to help, and they think that there's something that is still infringing on this connection from the past. What they like the most about the connection, the Magician, Virgo energy, Gemini energy. A lot of Virgo energy in this reading. If you have Virgo in your chart or you're connected to a Virgo, I suggest checking out the Virgo reading to see if there's messages for you there. But everything's working out beautifully as far as, yeah, of course it's not all perfect, but I mean, the moves that they've been doing to get your attention, to get you to hang out with them, for you to be interested, it's all working. Their manifestation with you so far has been going great. They see you as a person that is a great manifester, that you go after what you want and you don't give up until it arrives, and they find that incredibly attractive. Maybe some of you are starting a business or looking to create something new in your life, buy a new home, move away to a different city. I don't know, something about creation here. They view you as a very ambitious person, but one that, you know, doesn't force anything, but just does what they can and lets it all unfold. But they like how everything's unfolding between the two of you. And that so far, everything is easy breezy, right? I'm getting that someone could have a convertible or something about outdoors. Maybe you do a lot of outdoor activities, outdoor meditation I'm hearing for some, but I felt like wind on my face or in my hair. I don't know, someone can live in the mountains or the hills. Now this is an interesting placement for the star. What they don't like about you is the star. So this is Aquarius energy, or about the connection. I forget what other sign I kind of picked up on this, but especially with this star here in this position, is this too good to be true? Something is bound to happen. It's like waiting for the other shoe to drop. Someone could have balayage, highlights, or like ombre hair as well. You or the other person. But with the star here, it's, I just, more than anything, sometimes I pick up on uniqueness and eccentricity, but it's about vulnerability, especially with the Six of Cups placement. When or how are you going to fully open up so this dream that they envision with you, Taurus, is going to manifest and achieve? I mean, honestly, I just feel mostly it's false hopes. And that could be on your side too, Taurus. That eventually something bad is bound to happen. It can't be this good. Someone could have like thick or bold eyebrows or dark eyebrows. Maybe someone tints their eyebrows. I just heard henna too. Someone could have henna tattoos. Highest hopes, Nine of Pentacles. So Virgo energy again. To bring this out of the Nine of Pentacles into the Ten of Pentacles. To have you as theirs. I mean, really, Taurus, I don't know, they like having you around. They like showing you off. They think you're an independent person. They think you're a strong person, a hardworking person, but also a loving person, a giving person to those that deserve it. And you look good, smell good, feel good. I don't know, there's something about your skin they love touching. It's like beautiful skin tone, or you put lotion all the time on, or it's just incredibly smooth or a glow to you. And that glow could be due to all the healing you've done. But they want to put a ring on it, Taurus. They're ready to take you off the market. I'm seeing something about belly dancing as well. Deepest fears, Knight of Cups, Pisces energy. Now this is playing into the whole fantasy that, you know, they're going off a lot with their emotions, right? And they want to ground their emotions, but, you know, I haven't seen any air energy in this spread. So their deepest fear is that they're not using enough of their head in this, or that, you know, logically, how can this all unfold and play out? Like, maybe someone's worried about money, maybe someone's worried about if the child is going to like them or not, or if this is all just a fantasy. And Taurus, maybe you'd rather be alone to continue your healing, which they would understand, but again, they want to elevate this to the next level for sure. Or that, you know, you're just wanting to be single. That you don't want to commit your heart to just one specific person yet. And that maybe you, I don't know, the imagery of this card, it's like leaving them with a broken heart and taking your cup elsewhere. For the likely outcome of this beautiful reading, Taurus, we're going to go ahead and take this to Vimeo for the extended reading. But before we go, I will pull a Romance Angels card. And I'm going to ask Spirit if there's anything else you need to know about how this person feels about you and what they think about you. I'm hearing something about V-neck, like a V-neck sweater, a V-neck shirt. Maybe that they wore that the last time you saw them, or you did. What does Taurus need to know about how this person feels for them at this very moment? Stay optimistic about your love life. Yeah, they're not going to give up on this, Taurus. And then healing family issues. Wow, your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. Okay, so if you're not the one with the child, maybe they have one. And they're going through baby daddy, baby mama drama, and maybe pulling you in. Baby daddy, baby mama may be jealous, or if it's vice versa, use it as applies. If it's not for you, it's not for you. But again, there's just healing. A lot of healing. And if the Tower is someone's past from, you know, childhood, not really having the chance to be a child, having to grow up a lot sooner than most children do, and that's why someone had to protect their heart for so long. I think Spirit's bringing this connection in for that to finally heal, for you to live with your heart, not with a wall around it, not with bitterness or resentment around it, but so you can fully experience love the way you deserve to, Taurus, with open arms, with generosity, with love and care. And I can understand for whoever this applies to, why it would be hard to do that. I mean, if you can't trust your own parents as a child, as you're developing, it's very hard to develop trust for anyone else. But I think you've been working on that, Taurus. And ultimately, this person is so excited and so happy to be with you, and they're staying positive. And I think they do cheer you up, Taurus. And you cheer them up. Just being around each other is always a good time. There's such a genuine loving feeling around this that they know this may last for a long time, if not the whole 9, right? So we're going to go ahead and take this to Vimeo for the extended reading to see what likely they're next to do by the end of February. I'm going to overturn this card, and I'm going to pull some oracle cards for you guys as well. But if this is where we depart, Taurus, I hope that this is resonating with you in some way. If it did, please let me know. Drop a comment below, hit that like button, and don't forget to subscribe. I love you, Taurus, very much, and I'll see you next time. Take care, Taurus.